like you described, now we can actually image patients with our XenoView drug down to the age of 6, right? And it really just basically reinforces the safety and tolerability of the technology, which I think is a huge thing. The other thing, obviously, it addresses a major diagnostic gap in pediatrics. There are basically spirometry is the way you get a functional understanding of what's going on in the lung. You blow into this tube, right, essentially. But not everybody can do that, right? Especially children. We know of our experience with the Cincinnati Children's Hospital that somewhat on the order of about 50% of kids between 6 and 9 can't actually do it. And then, of course, you have the older population that sometimes has trouble. Being able to just do a 10-second breath hold, and sometimes in some cases less for younger kids is great. And obviously for the younger kids, having the ability to have something that's radiation free is pretty good. I would say the other big nugget that we have here from this news is the broader reach that we have with the pediatric indication, because in the United States, as opposed to a lot of other places around the world, we have dedicated pediatric only hospitals. I don't think you have that in the UK. Do you have that in the UK?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah. So in the United States, we have about 200 dedicated pediatric only hospitals. And right now, we've been talking to a lot of these dedicated pediatric hospitals. Cincinnati Children's is obviously one of them, but they were only able to treat about 1/3 of their population. Remember, these kids are going from infants up to 18 at these pediatric hospitals. So they were only able to look at patients from 12 to 18. Now they can address 2/3 of their population, which is great. And then obviously the other thing is from a return on investment capability, whether you're a pediatric hospital or not, you're just having a lot more patients. So when we go into these hospitals and we're talking to them about their return on investment, they have just more encatchment of patients that they have, which is nice. And then I would say for Polarian, obviously we are trying to drive systems out there, but in the end, it's driving utilization. And with the addition of this pediatric indication, it expands basically another 1 million patients for us, which obviously makes it quite good. And also, I would throw on there, it also makes us more attractive to the pharmaceutical partners that want to look at specific pediatric drug development. So overall, you can tell we're really ecstatic about it. We think even the stock actually responded quite nicely after the announcement. So we could hopefully will continue that trend.